What was that?
YouTube, my man Deacon is here, Big Al's here, Tracy.
What's happening?
You know what I'm saying? The brothers are back without my man Tracy. He'll be back next week. But we're in the midst of football season. We in camp. We're training. We're getting ready. We're checking our team out. We're tightening screws. We doing all we can do. Get our helmets nice and tight. Get our mouthpiece melted down for our mouth. You know what we do, Deacon.
That's old
you
school.
know what we do. Old school, baby. 2-a-days, baby, in summertime, baby. Nowadays, they don't do 2-a-days, but that was the days back in the day when we did 2-a-days, Deacon.
Yeah,
2-a-days, baby. It's football
hot
season, baby. It's football season. School is starting. We getting ready for the Giants. The Giants.
Yeah,
Deacon, before we get started, what we always do. What do we always do, Deacon?
We always say,
Let's
get it.
Let's get it.
I try to tell them, but they ain't wanna listen. Now they forced to back up and pay attention. Get in tune to it. This is G music. All the trappers and the fiend in the hood use it. You can ride to it, you can bounce to it. Do your thing with that gang and drop an ounce to it. Get your hustle on. It's all about that paper. Y'all can't fuck with us, cause this is our year. Lies that we're finally in. We here, niggas. Knock, knock. It's SC. Highly underrated, but you gon' respect my G. Since the NO ain't been no threat like we. Plus we hotter than a pot of jalapeno pepper seed. And if you got a problem, buy that motherfucker, step to me. It ain't a gumbo to the palmetto tree, it's in the recipe. Rapping to the death of me. Getting on is my destiny. Smith and Wesson long, big chrome if you're testing me. That's what I live by. That's what I stand for.
YouTube, we back, and we love football, and we love.
Yeah, we excited. Come on, man. We excited.
Hey, we excited, baby.
Football. We back.
Football, baby.
We back in camp. We are going to a preseason game. We already played one preseason game.
We got another one.
Baltimore already crapped out on us because they scared. We putting a hammer down this year, man.
Hey, we more scared, baby. They scared. They ain't want to practice us.
I don't blame them at all. I don't blame them at all. We just out here balling, man. We ain't trying to hurt nobody, but things just happen, man. Things happen all the time. Look, you walk down the street, people walk on the other side of the street. That's not because of you. That's because of them. They scared. They scared. They canceled the practice. We was going to practice them in the middle of playing a Monday night football game on preseason, and then coming in practice after that.
They ain't want none, Deacon. They didn't want none, Deacon.
They want none.
They didn't want none. That's the key.
I don't blame them at all.
That's the key to it. They did not want none, Deacon. But saying all of that, let's talk about the first preseason game because we didn't get a chance to talk about it.
We didn't go live. We went to sleep instead.
Yeah. We
that game was a wash, boy. That game went out was quick.
Hey, we had our fifth string in the whole game. I mean,
listen,
we just did.
When you're playing against somebody who is game planning you with their first string, because they scared. They ain't got to put they didn't even want to play their second string, our second string, third string. They wanted to play their first string. They so busy trying to play for the first game, they're not even trying to figure out who they got on their team. We're just sitting around trying to figure out who's gonna make the fifth and sixth spot of the team. You know, so the last two spots, we got places for one or two players on the team. And we sat out 30 starters. And these dudes playing their starters and game planning, a 15-game plan.
And they had
plays out. They had 15 plays sketched.
I know. They had the quarterback running the ball. He running.
Oh man, they thought they was playing a game, man.
They played it like a game, baby.
They didn't want to get embarrassed, man. We already told them we were gonna play our starters, man. What they doing?
Hey, but yet and still, we did play some rookies. That was good to see. We played our number one pick at right tackle, and he looked good.
Hey, look, he
looked good.
He looked solid. He looked solid. He was blocking
good.
He didn't get beat. Listen, I didn't see anybody beating him around the edge.
No.
Now he might.
That was their starters. That was their
Yeah,
starters
that's
too.
what I'm saying. That was their starters. He might have a little trouble, I think, with the inside moves, but that's what the guard is for, big guy.
Right.
Back him up. But he did good, man. Actually, when I was watching the game, I was concentrating on him because we didn't have a lot of starters in the game. So I just want to see how individuals play. And I'm kind of concentrating on our rookies because those are the guys supposed to pulling up their pants and getting ready to play this year. Right. And he looked ready to play. Everybody say he was maybe not strong enough, but I think he got it, big guy. I think some people are gamers. Some people come in the game and they can play. Some people practice differently. They try different stuff, trying to get there. They can't get worked up over practice. But some people go in the game and that they're going to put their hammer down. And I think that's that kind of guy.
He looked athletic for a big man. He looked very athletic. I saw him get to the second level and get blocks in. He looked very quick, like he had a good first step to take the outside rush. Like you said, the inside rush, you got to learn how to use his left hand to push the man inside. It's a new position for him. I think he's going to be able to play left eventually. I think he's going to be able to play both sides. It's like he's going to be able to play both sides. It's like he's a good athlete. It looks like it's probably going to be a good pick. We need to keep a quarterback upright. We need to keep 5 upright. That looks like it's going to be a good pick. What do you think about a cornerback too that we picked up in the second round?
He almost looked good. He looked good. I saw him playing, man, and the limited time that he was on there, they took him out because he's a starter at this point. But the limited time he was in there, man, he was on top of people. Yeah,
he played about 2 series and he looked good. He looked good. He came up, made a tackle. I seen him. He was sticky on the receivers. I definitely like to see him play.
Big guy. Ball location. He knew how to track the ball.
Yes, sir.
What was our biggest problem with St. Juice? He could stick you. He was there. He was in the area.
Yeah, no idea where the ball was at.
No ball skills. This
ball.
guy has ball skills. If you put it in the wrong place, he's gonna take it from you. If you put it in the right place, he's gonna smack it from you. This guy is a player. I like him. It's a lot of times you get a player from college that they just ain't ready. Some people just ain't ready. They need that buffer time. They need like 7-8 games before they can get right. This guy's gonna come out and start immediately over our starter last year, Igbenogany. You know what I'm saying? So we have 3 nice corners. I didn't hear much about Marshawn Lynch because he didn't play, but in practices they say he looks agile and quick. We're going to see this week because they play in Cincinnati and they got 2 good receivers and they're playing their starters as well. Everybody's playing their starters. Everybody's playing starters. We're going to play our starters in the beginning. We're going to see if these guys can stick. We're going to really see where they are. Those premium wide receivers they got, and we should have right now 2 premium cornerbacks, along with Sam Steele, along with Igbenogany. So we should be ready to go. This is going to tell us where our defense is.
Yeah, so unfortunately, one of our picks from last year, Dominic Hampton, got cut after the game. He got cut.
Listen,
he just wasn't meeting the standards. He wasn't meeting the standards.
Listen, that's a shot across the bow, they call it.
Yeah.
Listen, just because we drafted you, don't mean you get a spot on the team automatically. Listen, number 22, I don't know his name, but he better not be on this team. Number 22 on the defense, the corner. He did not know how to tackle. He was getting burnt like St. Juice was. He was in the area. He was part of the tackle, but he just wasn't part of the game. You know what I mean? He just wasn't there, man. But you're right. You cut somebody that has potential. Maybe he catch on somewhere else, but it just wasn't the right fit. A lot of places sometimes it's just not the right fit. They say when you come out of college, you're subject to the team that picks you. And sometimes that team that picks you, that first team, just not running the ball, the sequence, the defensive scheme that fits you best. And they're not going to change their defensive scheme to fit you because they got 11 other players that do fit that scheme. So sometimes you got to go. Sometimes you got to cut a man loose, big guy. Sometimes you got to drop.
Hey, well, last year's high pick, our number 2, I think it was our number 2 pick last year. Newton played really well. He played well. He had a sack fumble. He stops and run plays. He actually played pretty well.
What I could see from him was penetration. He had good penetration, and that was their starters. Newton is an undersized tackle, but he's quick. He's agile. He has good feet, and he knows how to use leverage. And I think that's going to do him well. Like I said, he's undersized, so he needs help. But we have big dudes on each side of him.
Yeah, well,
That can take up space.
Newton right now is in a rotation with big dudes right now, and he's fighting for playing time. And he looks good though. He looked good. He looked good last week. I have to say that. Now, whoever really looked good was the old man Reeves, the special teams guy,
Jeremy Reeves.
Yeah,
and we're talking about
he really looked good.
As safety, he looks good.
Yes,
Not
that's
as
what I'm talking about. He looked good, man.
Right,
He
that's
played
right.
speed.
Like
He was hitting. He was hitting. He was the only one out there hitting.
He bided his time long enough to get to a place where he could actually play the position that he was drafted for. He stuck around, made it work on special teams, and now he's with a group that he can learn from and that he can spot field for and look okay. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he was a player on the field. He was a run around. He was run around the off defense all day. You know what I'm saying? So he was there. He was the one that was hustling. He was the hustle man on the team on that game. So maybe it was easy because he was a 4-year in, and the other guys were rookies or whatever. A couple years.
What it was, but
he looked the best.
He looked good out there. Another person that looked good is your guy, even though he got hurt. But your guy looked good.
And little
Bill. Bill looked good without any blocking. The blocking wasn't that good. He was making plays. Unfortunately, I'm hoping this little nagging injury doesn't lead up to something else. But he looked good though.
No, he's good. They said he's gonna be all right. His little injury. He's gonna play on Monday night. He's fine. But you can see the limited time that he did play. You can look at the vision, the quickness, the side to side. He has it. He has what most running backs have at a certain point in their life, which is vision, and then you can't beat speed. You can't
beat speed.
You can't teach speed. Speed is something else, especially when you're coming in and out of your cuts, which is why we call him dead leg Bill, because he gives you that leg, go on the other way. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be nice. I trust in Bill at this point. I trust in Bill. Sometimes you like a guy. He came out of college with different kind of way. He didn't play the whole year, but you see the tape on, and you see him on film, and you see how he's playing, and you think, okay, that translates. But with a rookie running back, you have to worry about two things: ball security and blocking. He has to be able to pick up the blitz, and he has to not drop the ball when he gets it. And I've seen both of those. He did good in both of those aspects. Now, it wasn't a full game because they pulled him out, because once again, you're looking at another starter. But he looked good in the time he was in there.
Now, what didn't look good was the receiver. The quarterbacking didn't look great either, but the receiving core didn't look good at all. We had one receiver that was an undrafted free agent that looked fairly decent. I think his name was Corey Brooks or Jacory Brooks. Jacory Brooks. To me, he was the only receiver that kind of showboated a little bit of his talent. Actuality, I heard he got some starting time this week with Jalen this week. They let him from Munson Patterns with Jalen this week. Everybody else, it might have been the quarterback. The play wasn't that great during the game.
Yeah.
But I was disappointed with McCaffrey, and I wanted to see a little bit more of the rookie from Virginia Tech. They didn't really showcase him much this game. Maybe they would hide them. I don't know.
See, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they didn't play him a lot. He played in special teams. I saw him make a couple tackles in special teams, but they're bouncing him from inside and outside. I think they're just keeping him on the low right now because we don't know if Terry's going to make it back before the first game. Because if he starts I doubt if he starts on the pup. But if he does, he misses 4 first games, right, Sam? So I think they're kind of keeping him on the low because if he needs to play, we need him to be coming out fresh. Nobody knows what this guy is.
No tape on him.
Yeah. So, but you're right. I mean, the receiving core looked average at best. Corey stood out because he caught all the balls that came to him.
Everybody else was dropping them.
Right. If you catch all the balls, man, you're going to look best at KJ Osborne dropping the end zone. It's just
more. They cut more, didn't they? They cut more, didn't they?
Jalen Moore?
I think he dropped a couple balls. I think they cut him.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple of dudes who got cut. And they listen. They look pedestrian at best, and I think it's because obviously we didn't have our main guys in there. So, but we have to depend on some of these guys.
Brown is always hurt.
Yeah, Brown's somebody depend on him. He's definitely going to be hurt. So somebody's going to be coming in, whether it's McCaffrey, Lane, or somebody, whoever's those. Gallup caught one ball. You know, he didn't look great, but he caught a ball. You know what I mean?
Catch the ball.
Yeah, so we got dudes, man, but that's all we got. We just got dudes, man. So every time Terry goes into negotiations, he brings that tape. So look at these guys. He just dropping the ball, man. What's going on, man? My price keep going up. Just go ahead and pay me down. Look bad, man. Look bad. And like you said, the quarterbacks didn't look great either. I mean, you can tell the difference between when Hartman was in the game and when Johnson was in the game. Johnson looks like a professional. I mean, he's been around forever, played for everybody. So he can come in on a moment's notice and play football. You know what I'm saying? He's like Joshua Dobbs in that aspect.
Yeah,
dudes just they come in there, they play rec ball. You know, he's not a starter. He's a rec ball player. He can come in and get you through the game. He might get you one game, but
once you get tape on him, it's all over with. Yeah, I got you.
That's all you got.
Yeah. But like I said, I'm hoping develop Ja'Cory Brooks. I mean, see what he can do. Give him opportunity.
Ja'Cory Brooks.
I think though our receivers are not on the team yet. I think they're waiting for cuts, and they're gonna pick. Just like we picked up Brown last year with the cuts.
Maybe. You know what I like? I like Trey Martin. Don't tell me why I like Trey Martin, but what am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? So
is he out there?
Big play Trey, yeah. He caught a couple balls too.
Oh yeah, he did catch a couple balls.
Yeah. So I like him because I like his size and I like his speed.
He's a big boy though.
Yeah, that's what I like his size.
But he's been on the Giants practice squad for years though, hasn't he?
No, Big Play Trey just came out.
No. I think he was in the practice squad. I thought. Yeah,
maybe.
So with tight end, right?
No, wide receiver.
Wide receiver. I thought he was a tight end, a big 6'5" guy.
Big Play Trey.
Yeah. I thought he was on the Giants practice squad for a while. Maybe I'm wrong. I know he caught a couple passes.
Yeah, so he looked good. I do like him. Like I said, it's all relative right now. We never know who's going to make the team until they do. So I think Ja'Cory Brooks is going to be a practice squad. I think he'll make the team just practice squad. But they're so similar. They could pick one out the practice squad and put one down. It'd be the same dude, So that's where we are right now. We got to find that fourth guy. You need 4 dudes that can play because you're gonna lose one. So you gotta have 4 that can play, and then you got 2 that you're bringing up. You're forming into shape.
Okay, well, name the 4 you think right now on the team besides Terry. We know Terry. We know Debo.
Terry, Debo. They're not gonna cut McCaffrey, and they're not gonna cut Lane. That's 4 people. Okay. Now after that, who you got? Gallup. You got KJ Osborne. You got Big Play Trey. You got Ja'Cory Brooks. These are all dudes. None of them stands out. Like I said, except your boy who caught 5 passes and didn't drop one. So if you got to pick between those people, he's probably up there. But like you said, if somebody comes off a cut list, might just bring him in.
Yeah, like we did Brown last year. When we brought him in right before the season started.
Yeah, did I say Brown? I didn't say Brown, did I?
Because he's hurt. You didn't say his name. He's hurt. He's never healthy.
That's 5 people. Yeah. But they're not gonna cut him. He's not gonna get cut. He's one of the better guys that we have.
Yeah, he is, but he's one of those guys that can play 2-3 games and then he's done. And that's been his history. He's good. He's good though. He beat Chicago. You know what I'm saying? We all, all beat Chicago.
He's a piece of professional. He's not fast. He's not huge, but he seems to get open. Or he seems to get penalties called against him.
Right.
So he's one of those guys that the film shows more than the actual just watching it because he does more than just catch the ball. So anyway, I mean that the wide receiver is touch and go right now. So we don't know. We're gonna wait to see what happens, especially this weekend on Monday night. They guys playing on preseason Monday night. Do they love us? Are they trying to put us on as much as possible? They gotta love us.
Yeah, but unfortunately, we got blown out the last game.
They didn't know that though. They didn't. That was our rookies and Bamas we had on the squad. So we played.
So Deacon, this week we had our annual, which they're trying to make annual gold and burgundy game. Burgundy and gold game, and I believe the gold team, which was the white team, actually won, which was the second team offense and the first team defense against the first team offense and the second team defense. I think it was. That's how it was, I think. Yep. So the first team offense did not score. The first team defense shut them out. Apparently Jalen was really, really hot. He was upset, very frustrated.
Ain't got nobody to go to.
Yeah, well, and then and the D looked good. Now, of course, the D is playing. The D looked good. So the D was shut out, lights out. The defense was number one. D was shut out. It was lights out there, and the offense is just not moving the rock like it was. Of course, Jalen is sitting in the pocket trying to be more of a pocket quarterback for practice purposes. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's and then and everybody knows all you gotta do is take no yak Zach away, and then Jalen's kind of hesitant to throw to the other guys, and unfortunately, that's just it. You know what I'm saying? And now they said Robinson looked pretty decent in the game. He was running pretty hard. They said that Newton looked good again in the second team D. On the second team D, he looked good. Sam sure looked good. The whole secondary looked good. Latimer looked good. Yeah. So the whole secondary looked good. After the game, though, they brought in another linebacker. They cut Hampton. They brought another linebacker in. They brought another DB in. They brought another wide receiver in. They brought another offensive tackle in. So they bringing people in, but I guess because of the injuries and also take a look.
Camp bodies, they got camp bodies. We got to have somebody play on against the Bengals. You bring them in, you get camp bodies, get people to run plays and against the offenses or the defense or whatever, and then you get them to play in the game, and they can get picked up by somebody else maybe. So you're giving them a chance. But these are all just camp bodies. All of them just camp. I didn't see one player that we picked up that is going to make a difference on our squad. And if they make the team, even if they make the team, not going to be starters. You know what I'm saying? We didn't pick any starters. We didn't pick nobody that is taking anybody's position. So these are all just guys at this point. Like I said, we're waiting on the cut down. Waiting on the 53-man cut down.
The only wide receiver that's still out there that's a little old in the tooth, but he's still out there is Cooper. Amari Cooper. Yeah. He's a little old in the tooth.
Buffalo didn't pick him up?
No, I don't think Buffalo picked him up. I believe he's still out there. He's a little old in the tooth. I think the dude from Chicago got picked up again by San Diego, LA Chargers. I think Cooper's the only one out there at the moment, I believe. That can be a third receiver for you or fourth receiver for you.
Cooper's still out there. Gabe Davis is still out there.
And Gabe Davis, he's injured. I think he's getting over an injury.
Nelson Aguilar's old.
Yeah, I think even Beckham, what's his name? Beckham's
out there, yeah.
He's out there, but he's injury prone. He's old. You know what I'm saying?
Tyler Boyd. Why did he get picked up?
Yeah, Tyler Boyd may be somebody that we might be interested in. He could be a third or fourth receiver. That's what I said. I think our fifth receiver or sixth receiver we're gonna pick up after the last preseason game, which is the Baltimore game.
Jameson Crowder's still out there.
That's what I said. I think we're going to pick somebody up. I don't think we're going to go with what we had, especially when McCaffrey is just not – I don't know. I'm kind of out on McCaffrey, man. I just don't see any speed.
Yeah, but I think but the tie they have with their family and all that stuff, I can't see them cut them.
Well, they're not going to cut him. I'm just saying he's a good special teams guy. He may be a zone buster maybe. I don't know. Five has to trust you, man. Five has to trust you when he's gonna throw you the ball. I'm telling you right now. Five has to trust you. He ain't gonna he'd rather run the ball himself before he give you the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He gonna throw that and you drop it.
Yeah, you drop it. I heard he started to kick people out of the huddle now. He's like, nah, get out of the huddle. Not you.
Oh, yes. Yeah. What about Davian Clowney still out there?
I think what we got is better than Clowney. What's the boy, the old man we picked up? I think he's better.
Von Miller. I wanted Von Miller more than I wanted Jadeveon Clowney. I'm just looking at the list now, and it's kind of odd that this dude is still out there.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of players, older players out there that people are going to pick up right at the beginning of the season just to, they realize they didn't have nobody to fill that spot. My concern is that can our offensive line be healthy against the Giants the first game of the year? We got to make sure our offensive line healthy because the Giants do have a formidable front and their defense is pretty good, and I think they're going to be able to run the rock. I'm not too sure about their quarterbacking, but I think the Giants is going to be able to run the rock and play good D. So that means that we got to put a couple points on the board to make them throw. And when we make them throw, I think we're going to beat them. That's all we got to do is make them throw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I don't think who's their quarterback now? It's in Sierra. Sierra's their quarterback, isn't he?
For who?
For the Giants now. Sierra.
Yeah.
It's Sierra.
They say that they say your boy Dart is ready to go. But they're not gonna start him over Sierra.
No, they're gonna see it. Like I said, I think if we can get a couple points on the board and make them throw the ball, we got them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you don't want to start with your rookie that had to get it, take him off. You know what I'm saying? You start with a veteran, then you bring him on. You don't want to go backwards.
Yeah, they're gonna have Russell Wilson out there. I think going to be starting at least just like Sandy and Cleveland gonna have the old man starting before they had Sandy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They say Crabtree look good.
Oh yeah,
that's what they say. It's Crab looks all right this year.
Crabtree, he can play, but he's gonna throw them interceptions. He had that game where he threw 5 interceptions. That's just
for sure.
Hey man, this is some talk a little bit. Crab Legs told the Crab Leg story. You ever heard him tell the Crab Leg story?
No, I ain't heard that.
He was on a podcast. Real quick here. He was on a podcast, and he said that he had the hookup at the Kroger's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hookup. Everybody was going there getting the crabs. You know what I'm saying? And he got the hookup, and they decided to make him, poster boy for don't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that happened. And he had to eat the crab leg. But that's what he is now. Everybody know about crab legs now.
That's it, man. Hey, listen, when you get put on blast like that, that's what you are.
But he's talking about
it's like Tunsil. Remember when he got drafted, he did the whole smoking the mask thing?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
That's what they know.
Man, they say Tunsil looks dominant out there, man. Left
yeah, they do.
Dominant. He's like pounding people. Even in the practice against New England, he was just pounding people, man.
Yeah. Well, listen, our last rookie man is Kane Madrano. We call him Thor. What do you think about him? They say he was everywhere. He wasn't making any tackles, but he was in the frame.
I would say this, man. He didn't jump out at you, but he wasn't as bad as Dominique Hampton.
Right, that's the key right there. Just don't be as bad as the worst guy.
You know what I'm saying?
That dude.
Because Dominique had it like he had glue on his shirt. The blocker come to block him, he just stuck to him.
Yeah.
He might get off the block.
Yeah, he couldn't. And some people like that, big guy. We all know. I mean, you got good players in practice. You got good players in the game. Some people can't translate that practice film to the game film. It's like the lights are too bright, or they just get nervous and they don't want to mess up, and they're not playing fast. They're playing slow, and they thinking too much. And some people just like that. Some people take a little longer than other people, man. It's gonna take them a little longer. He is an athletic and he is fast, but he just got to learn how to play under his pads, man.
Yeah. Well, like I said, unfortunately, we're trying to get to the Super Bowl this year, so and he was that guy that looked like everybody else know that you gotta make plays to stay on this team. You know what I'm saying? You just can't be, you got to make plays and live off your name just because you were drafted by the coach. You know what I'm saying?
What we always say about a rookie quarterback. What do you do? What do you do with a rookie quarterback when you want to go to the Super Bowl? Pay people. Pay them, get them on the field, let's go. Pay Terry, let's get him out there. We need him. Obviously, we don't have no wide receivers out there other past number 2. So let's go ahead and get that done. Let's get that $28 million put on the table, man. Give him 40 years guaranteed, $40 million guaranteed. Who knows? But we got to get out there, man.
Hey Deacon, this weekend it is Go-Go weekend in DC.
Talk to me.
Now the armed forces are going to be out there with you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're going to have the military with us. But it's Go-Go weekend. It's Chuck Brown weekend this weekend. And
Hey, man, we just fans. It's all Go-Go fans.
I guess the Army likes Go-Go music too because they're gonna be with us.
We already put up the barriers, big guy.
But it's Go-Go weekend in DC, and I hear the Go-Go with us. Is that Go-Go I hear back in the background?
We don't do nothing without the Go-Go in the house. We're gonna get out of here, man. Hey, listen, Commander fans, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that
The like.
If you want to come on with us, just hit us an email, man. If you got something to say, man, we're not afraid of nobody. Come on.
Trey Z, we miss you, baby.
Trey Z is on assignment right now. He'll be back next week.
Yeah, you need to put
We
it down,
got you,
man.
y'all. We out.
You need to quit. What's up, Snoop? Good to see you, man. What's up, going out to all the 10th Street crew in here, y'all. Thank you for stopping through. What's up, Cisco? Yeah, y'all can turn the air off now. We all right. It's cold in here. Yeah. Also want to thank Miss Tiffany and Sweet China and all that crew stopping through here. And we even got some of that Skylark crew up in here. Good Lord. Yeah. And can you turn Mickey up some more, man, so I can hear what he doing back there, please? Make sure he doing the right thing back there. Who's that, Rollins Place? Glad you showed your face. Yeah. Also going out to all the Eastern Avenue. I want to thank sweet Maxine and Miss Sabrina for coming through. What's up, Rick? Yeah.
Come with me, help every nigga run quick see. What do we have here now? Do you wanna ride or die? Da 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 da. Come with me, help every nigga run quick see. What do we have here now? Do you wanna ride or die? Da 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 da. Come with me, help every nigga run quick see. Yeah. What do we have here now? Do you wanna ride or die? Da 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 da. Come with me, help every nigga run quick see. What do we have here now? Do you wanna ride or die? Da 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 da. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like this.